Previously on Junior Apprentice.
Your task is to design a camping product.
But if you think I'm doing anything wrong at all...
Project manager Adam wanted happy campers.
Just tell me, because I don't want to have any arguments later, yes?
What he got was hard to pitch.
I was the one who initiated this idea.
No, we can't stick to the games.
They ended up poles apart.
I think Adam is a really, really bad leader.
Hannah's team rolled in on wheels.
Because it's quite a bright colour, it's like, oh, what's that? So it should just pop out of the page.
To clinch it.
They were carried away and ordered 3,000.
Very, very well done.
Facing the axe, Adam looked lost.
Out of control, young man. Out of control.
But he fought back.
I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I've got all the blisters on my hand, cuts on my hands to prove it.
Zoe got a warning.
I get the impression you monopolise situations.
But it was Heber who ended up in Lord Sugar's sights.
With regret, Heber, you're fired. You've shown me some spirit there that kept you in here.
Now 8 remain to fight for the chance to become the Junior Apprentice. "6 a.m.
Hello.
Lord Sugar wants you to meet him in the West End at 8 a.m. The cars will pick you up in half an hour.
Guys, we're meeting in the West End. Meeting in the West End.
Meeting in the West End?
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm a bit under the weather, but I'll be fine.
Where is the West End?
It's at the posh end of London.
Sounds good.
I think we have to step it up on this task.
Yeah, we need to put ourselves back in the game. It only takes one person to sit on the fence and not really fully contribute.
You shouldn't be here if you're not putting the effort in, because there's so many people who'd want to be here.
Yeah.
The candidates have been told to meet Lord Sugar at the headquarters of the world's most famous producer of crystal. Seductive, glamorous and global, it's a brand with a £4 billion turnover. A glittering empire of cut glass, sprinkled on everything from cat's collars to kings. Decoration to add eye-popping value.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lord Sugar.
Took you a bit of time to get out of bed this morning, I understand. Kept my office waiting for someone to answer the phone. Did you all oversleep this morning, then? Could we bother answering the phone? You may be wondering what we're doing here in this Swarovski shop. This company is famous for their crystals. People buy them to decorate items, to add value and enhance them. Your task is very similar. You'll be decorating and icing your own range of cupcakes and selling them in Oxford Street's largest department store. Think about your quantities and make sure you deliver what you promised the customer. Now, I think it's time to mix us up a little bit. Arjun and Kirsty, flip over. The team that comes back with the most amount of profit is going to win, and the one that doesn't will lose, and as usual, one of you will be fired. Good luck, and I'll see you back in the boardroom. Off you go.
The cupcake industry is worth £26.5 million, and customers will pay a premium to get something special. Adding value to simple sponge bases is big business, and icing them to order with messages and one-off designs is the latest trend.
They've got to take advantage of those selling spaces. They've got to grab the opportunity for making sales. Organisation is key to winning this task. Being methodical, working in a coherent manner as a team.
First job for both teams, choose a project manager.
Who fancies it? Who's got any sort of experience in this, thinks they could handle it well?
On this task, experience could count. Kirsty and Reese both help in their parents' restaurants.
And the reason why I don't want to be project manager, because I don't really have a big interest in catering at all.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do it for me.
Although this is my area, it's Reese's area as well.
I wouldn't say it was completely my area. There's a big difference between working in a restaurant and making cupcakes.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's the
Catering.
closest we've got.
Yeah.
So I think Reese is going to be.
Yeah.
Reese,
Do you want to do
confidence?
it?
I've got confidence in Reese.
Yeah. In a team situation, I think the best way to earn respect is to prove yourself and to prove that you've got the business skill that Lord Sugar's going to be looking for. So maybe some very tall people on here, but they won't beat me. They won't intimidate me. If anything, I'll intimidate them.
So is there anyone who wants to be project manager?
I'd be quite happy to do
Yeah,
this
I'd be
one.
quite happy to do this one as well.
I bake cakes all the time. I love cooking, and selling is one of my strong points as well.
I also bake cakes all the time, and it was even one of my ideas to try and set up a business surrounding that, so...
Yeah, I mean, if I was to project manage this, then I think that you'd definitely be good as the role of the head chef. I'd be happy to be project manager
Are you
if
okay
you're
with that?
happy and behind me.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect,
Yeah.
so...
Okay.
As project manager, Zoe's first job, find a theme to make the team's brand stand out.
Adam, have you got any ideas for theme?
Thanks, but I can't really do like a lot of talking, so... I haven't got too many ideas for the theme.
There's things like nature, so we could go down the animal route.
We could-
There's
if
things
we-
like trees, birds.
The I Heart thing is really popular around the world.
The customer can say, I want this at the end of it, so you could I Heart
And we can
someone's
do the
name.
I
so their
Hearts
boyfriend-
already.
Are you guys happy with the I Heart theme?
Yeah, I quite like that.
I like that.
So let's stick with that.
If we aim to sell, how many cakes?
We can't pluck a figure out of the air.
Yeah.
Because we could be either grossly over the top
Yeah.
or grossly
Grossly
That's
under.
why I'm kind of struggling.
Your market
to
research
comparison.
has to be perfect.
Yeah, naturally.
Because if we get this market research wrong, our prices could be wrong, our cakes could be wrong, and it could ruin the entire thing.
A good team leader recognises their own weaknesses and recognises everyone's strengths and delegate according to people's skill sets. I think Argent will bring to the task things like maths and the finance. By my own admission, it's not my strength, and I think I'm definitely going to be able to utilise that in him.
Cupcakes, what sort of things do you think of when you think of cupcakes? What is everybody's definition of a theme? Theme. Could do with a dictionary, couldn't we?
The first thing that came to my mind was a sort of love theme.
The only thing with that is it's just going to be single orders. Oh, we'll just have one.
What about, because cupcakes are in fashion, we could just say fine cupcakes, something like that gives it a really sort of like, I know that isn't very strong, but what could we... But I think fashion is a theme. Yeah.
I don't know if you can have like icing of like shoes or something. Yeah. If you go for fashion, but then personalised message, so you can have a bit of both.
Are we happy with that?
Yeah, I'd quite like to be back at house.
I'd like to do all the decorating and things.
I quite like having a set task and doing it. Do you know what I mean?
It's your kitchen.
You two seem to have got your strengths sorted out there.
Tim has carefully avoided project manager's job. His reasoning, because he doesn't like cooking. So where's he put himself? In the kitchen.
So is everybody happy with what they're doing today and knows what they're doing?
Yeah.
Both teams must bulk order sponge bases to be baked by their kitchens overnight. Today, the teams must pay for their bases. Tomorrow, they must ice them to order.
I don't think Reese was very confident. I have a feeling he's more of a follower than a leader.
I think we'll sort of manage him.
Yeah, he's not very dominating.
Do you know what I mean?
or...
Yeah. I'm really not into this task. I could fall asleep right now.
First, both teams must learn how to add value to their cupcake bases. On Zoe's team, Emma and Adam make a start, choosing sugar shapes to get the love theme across to customers.
Our theme is the I love, so on all the cupcakes it's going to have an I and a heart. We could go for things which have hearts on, but don't necessarily have that I love on.
To pull in customers, the teams must make samples to display on their stall. Picking research as her job, Zoe is off with Arjun.
I hope the quality of the display cupcakes is good. Yeah.